person or the absence of these people, your life is not over. You may feel like it's ending because of the dreams probably you guys talked about and the things that you said you were going to do, but your life isn't over because there's an absence in your life from a person. Your life hasn't ended. And right now you may be hurting so much, and that's understandable. But your life is not over. Your life couldn't grow with that person in your life. You couldn't reach your full potential that God wanted you to reach. And when God sees that you're not strong enough to make a decision, sometimes God will throw us a curveball and He will bring a disruption so that relationships can break, so the relationships that are not healthy, that they're toxic, and that are an enemy to the assignment that He has for your life, He'll come in and He'll break it to the point where it is irretrievably broken, that it can't be reconciled. I want y'all to understand this. When you wrap your world around a person, when you give your heart and give your all in all to a person who didn't give you the same, when they leave your life, that can leave you traumatized. It can. But God is going to heal you from being traumatized. God is going to heal you from your hurt. You're not going to keep hemorrhaging. You're not going to keep bleeding. You're going to heal. You're going to love again. You're going to laugh again. Your life is just beginning. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how many times you've fallen. Get back up. God said a righteous man falleth 7 times and he'll get right back up. Just because a person isn't there, just because a person left you when they promised to be there for you, just because they said that and they didn't do what they said they were going to do by you, I want you to see the bigger picture. You know, sometimes when things happen to us, we can't see the bigger picture because we are too attached and we are unhealthy. I would say you are probably unhealthy attached to that person. So you're going to have to detach your emotions because your life isn't over because somebody's presence is no longer there. It's not. It feels like it because of that emotional attachment. You may not can understand now, but later you're going to understand why God had to cause an ending. New beginnings can't come if endings don't take place. The right people can't come as long as you're tolerating people who are not healthy for you. When you tolerate people and when you tolerate things that you shouldn't, you lose in the end. We lose in the end because you're afraid to let go. Don't be afraid to let go, even if it's going to hurt you and you know it's not the right thing for you and you know it's not the right person for you. I don't want you to feel like you know you should do it, but you're not going to do it because you don't want to hurt. You're hurting anyway. You're hurting with that person in your life. So why not trust God, allow that person to leave so the Holy Spirit can mend your broken pieces. Your life isn't over because somebody left you. Your life isn't over after divorce. Your life isn't over after you get fired from your job. Your life is just beginning. That chapter in your life is closed, and God is writing a new chapter in your life. That part of your life is over. Their part in your life is over. It's done. They didn't come into your life to be a permanent part of your life. They didn't. Some people are just temporary people. They just come into your life for a season, and sometimes they have a reason for being there. But God has a purpose for it all. God has a purpose for everything. Just because a person leaves you don't mean it's over. You can do it without them. God is going to prove to you can do it without them. Everything that you thought you were going to do with a person, you're going to do more without that person. See, God knows things that we don't know. He can hear conversations that we can't hear. God sees things that we can't see. You know, God sees people at a table sitting down, having coffee and having dinner, talking about your demise. And when they get into your midst, they show you a person that is sweet, a person that is gentle and kind. Why do they do that? Because they know that's what you need. They know that's what you want. People watch you. They observe you before they come to you. And when they get to you, if they don't even know you from Adam, they're going to make you feel comfortable. Because people who are chosen of God, you have to be real careful, because the enemy will plant tares into your life to try to derail your life. People came in your life to try to derail it. But God looks at every part of your life, and he knows why people are there. God is getting the scavengers out of your life. God is removing buzzards out of your life, because you are an eagle, and you're going to have to soar so high above the atmosphere, above the clouds, above the wind, above the storm. And the people that were hanging on to you for dear life until you got blessed, until you made it, the elevation they couldn't handle. That's why some people will keep pecking at your neck, I would call it. As you go up, they will keep pecking. The past will keep pecking at your neck. The past will keep poking its head in your life, because they don't want you to escape. They don't want you to get away. When you get away, don't go back. Whatever you do, I say this so religiously, but respectfully to all of you, don't go back. You know what that's like. When you know what it's like to be the person that is unhealthy and don't give you what you deserve, don't go back. Don't go back out of boredom. Don't go back because of what they did for you financially. So you got to trust God. Some people stay in situations because of a financial need. There's always a payoff in life while you are with the person, while you stay with the person. There was a payoff for certain people with you. You were an ATM to a lot of people. You were that anointed vessel. They knew you had the power of influence over your life. They knew you had a legal mind. They knew you were knowledgeable. They knew you had wisdom. They knew the impact that God anointed you to have. See, when God sees the heart of people, because God is the only one that truly knows the heart of man. That's why God tells us that I judge the heart, but people judge what they can see. They misread you, family. But it's good that people misread you. It's good, because people will excuse themselves, but later in life they're going to regret that. Your life isn't over because the presence of a person that promised you that they will always be there for you is no longer there. No, your life is just beginning. Now you can become everything that God wants you to be. Some people are just hindrances in your life. Some people were just blessing blockers. This is why God will hold your money up. This is why God will hold your opportunities back, because God doesn't want you to fatten up your enemies. God does not want to allow you to be blessed so people can come in and consume your blessings. And when they get it, they're going to drain you dry and they're going to walk away. Your life is just beginning. Whoever walked out, they were supposed to leave. Because God knows the heart. God knows something that you don't know. Don't fight God when he removes things, and when he removes people, when he picks you up and places you in a different location. Pack your bags, and if you got to cry and say, God, help me to have faith, to believe that where you're taking me is the best for me. I don't understand what you're doing in my life, but I trust you, because you've never disappointed me. You've never let me down. A lot of things in life we got to stop blaming God for. We got to stop pointing the finger, because God gave us free will. He made us different from anything in the world. Anything. This is what separates humanity from the animal kingdom. We've been made in the likeness and the image of God. God gave us the power to choose good and evil. And he gave his spirit to lead us, to guide us, to comfort us, and to reveal truths to us. Your story is just beginning. Your life is going to grow now. Your life is going to become better now. It is. It may take time for you to heal, but you're going to heal. You are. And it's going to take some time. Just be patient with God. God is getting you to the place where you want to be and where he's always said that you would be. I'm telling you, family, I know how you feel. Sometimes you feel like if a certain person that has been in your life for so long, and when they leave you for whatever reason, you feel like you can't make it. Yes, you can. You are stronger than what you think. And you don't need what you think you need. You don't need who you thought you would need. You don't. You and God are the majority. You and God. It's better to have quantity people than quality people, in my personal opinion. That's me and how I live my life. I would rather have quantity people than quality people. I would rather have 3 good friends that are honest and loyal than have 20 that are not. Just because a person's presence is no longer in your life, it doesn't mean your life is ended. No, it is not. God said he won't leave you. He won't forsake you. God ain't gonna leave. He's not gonna leave you orphan. He's not. God is gonna pick you up, and God is gonna turn you around. God is gonna place your feet on a solid foundation. Just trust the leading of God. Wherever God leads you, just follow him. When you don't know how to do that, just ask God, help me to trust you, God. Don't know what you're doing. Sometimes you can't feel God, and you can't track him, and you can't trace him, but I can tell you this, he's always working. If you appreciate what God is allowing us to do daily on our channel here, share this message so that I can get in front of more people who need to hear this message, and continue to subscribe. Go back and look at those pre-recorded lives and those pre-recorded videos that we do have on our channel. Jump over to Instagram and Nikki G. Mccray and give me your support over there, and go to the back of the YouTube page and click those links to purchase your candles, and click the link to my Amazon store and go through that link to purchase any product, even that book. I want you guys to do that. Good things are going to happen for you. Those of you who are planning your Cash Apps and your PayPals, no matter what you name your seed, please take heed to the instruction. Name it whatever you want, but don't forget to send it as a donation or a gift. Cash App and PayPal. Don't forget to send it as a donation or a gift. Anything you need to know about Prophetess Nikki is in the description box of the video. To those of you who are inquiring me coming into your ministry for a conference, you can email me, but you're going to have to send my team and I a picture of that invitation and the pertinent address and a phone number, and we will try to get back to you between 7 and 10 days of that. No matter what you see circulating on YouTube, somebody sent me a picture of a barcode of me. That's not me. Don't you plant one seed in that. That's not me. You guys report, if you haven't been, report these fraudulent pages. That's all I want you to do.